Okay,
Yes.
it's Finnigan from 103.5 Kiss FM, and I'm here with the man, Travie McCoy.
Yeah, that's what they like to call me, the man.
The man, the myth, the legend. I'm going to get right into this. The lyrics from Billionaire. The first time I heard the song, I was like, wait a minute, did I hear that right? I listened to it again. I'm like, oh my God. What you've put together is really amazing. And you told me earlier it took you, what, a half hour? Is that right?
Yeah.
That's crazy. And what was the original inspiration to that?
Well, Bruno had written a hook. He had a reference for the hook. I want to be a billionaire.
Right.
And the original lyric was, it wasn't smiling at stuff. It was like right next to P. Diddy and the Queen.
Okay.
I was like,
you gotta throw Oprah in there.
So we threw Oprah in there, but I had to, honestly, I had to like sit on it for a couple of days when I first heard it. I was like, I can't come out, my first single, come out the gate and singing about how bad I want to be a billionaire.
Right.
It's like, it's a little, I don't know, facetious. And I was like, and then it hit me, like in the studio, I was like, wait a minute, I can flip this so, it's, people can relate to it, and
if they have these things.
Yeah, and also, like, pose the question if, like you said, if you were in the position to have, to be way well off, would you be selfish or would you be selfless? And it's just me talking about what I do if I had $1 million.
Very cool. I love it. I love the concept. I think it's great. Bruno Mars, you guys collab together. He's really taken his career and kind of launched it. Where do you see him? I mean, do you guys get along? And obviously,
he's like a brother to me. We hit the first day we met. We have the same A&R.
Oh, very cool.
And first day we met, him and Phil, his production partner, they flew out to Miami, and we just hit it off right away. We're brothers ever since. I spent a day cracking jokes. You know what I mean? And it was like we're like, we'll work when it's time. When it comes to us, but let's kind of get to know each other first. And it was cool. And to this day, I take a bullet for that guy. And he's a really stand-up dude. And the fact that I think a lot of people thought that he was just gonna be that hook guy. Oh, everybody's just gonna reach out
for the
hook.
hook.
But that dude, he's definitely standing on his own too. You know what I mean? And I think his record's gonna be amazing.
The EP
I've heard is awesome.
Yeah, that's great. Gym Class Heroes. That's the first time I was introduced to Travie McCoy, and I was a huge fan. And you guys are still together.
Yeah.
And now, when are you playing shows regularly or?
Not as often as I would like, because I'm promoting this record and whatnot. But we're still doing shows, and we just played in Colorado a couple weeks ago, and it was insane.
Awesome.
So people are still, out there waiting for the next Gym Class record. So that was a good sign. It definitely gave me a lot of inspiration to push getting this record out. And we've been working nonstop on the record since the last Gym Class record, so we got a really awesome head start.
Oh yeah.
It's good to going into writing a record. It's good to be prepared. Have a decent amount of songs ready to lay down, as opposed to it's time to write a record. Let's put our brains together. So we learned that from getting off tour and having our label go, all right guys, time to write a record, and we're like,
man,
we just been touring for 3.5 years.
Vacation.
So,
that's
but
great.
really cool.
And I gotta put it on the record, close off, still way up there for me.
When we played that at in Colorado.
Yeah.
I've never seen more bras in my life. It was insane. Matt Vermaelen,
It's true.
everywhere.
It's true.
I was tripping over bras. It was awesome.
Awesome. That's awesome. And you thinking about doing a Warped Tour again? So
We'll see. We'll see. You know what I mean? Warped Tour is, man, it's a workout.
I bet it is.
It's a workout. It's crazy. I think I'm gonna need a couple more years before I'm ready for another full Warped Tour.
Sure.
But it's one of those tours that you can always go back to and have a good time, and in hopes that some of the bands that you toured with in the past on Warped Tour will be on there as well.
Yeah, see some old friends.
Oh yeah, that's one of the best parts of it. It's just being around a bunch of friends.
Yeah, the album Lazarus, super bad. That track, that is my gym track.
Yeah,
okay, so I gotta ask you.
Up.
Oh yeah, I gotta ask you. When you go to the gym, if you go to the gym, or any song that you're liking to get you hyped up, what would it be?
On the record, or just
in general?
Probably "Cold as Ice" by MLP. They sampled it for the Cold as Ice
Yeah.
song. You're as cold as ice.
Yeah.
But their version is just like, wow.
Yeah.
Like we used to, I've been writing graffiti since I was like 10. When I was in college, before we would go out writing or whatnot, we listen to MOP and get all hyped up.
Very cool, very cool.
Not gonna stop us, impervious to pain, let's do this. Yeah.
And you and Patrick Stump have a pretty, good relationship back
Peace Easy is
back in the day.
Like my
What was
brother.
it? Peace.
I call him Peace Easy.
Peace Easy.
Peace
It's
Easy.
great.
But,
Yeah. So you guys Fuel by Round, right? And you guys did some collab, or you guys used to play a lot in the bus back in the day.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys think you'd ever do a collaboration album?
I would love to, and I think if there was any time, now's the time, kind of
Yeah.
Paul was kind of, everybody's kind of doing their own thing right now, and once the gym class record's done, I'm up for anything,
Very cool.
and Patrick has been my dude for the longest,
I've met him a couple times, and he's a stand-up guy.
He's a sweetheart,
Yeah,
sweetheart,
sure.
and
Well, yeah.
musically, very, very musically inclined. He's like
Absolutely.
a genius.
Yeah,
Genius.
absolutely. Well, thank you for taking time to chat. Always, Travie McCoy, 103.5 Kiss FM.
Mr. Bump.
Oh, sorry. I'm not cool at all.